Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to solo the new raid Hunt on the Blacksmith village in All-Star Tower Defense so you can get Hantengu's new Emotions Orb, guys. Very, very fast. No 7 stars required. Every unit I'm bringing, guys, is easily accessible in the banner. All right, so first up, we'll go through all of the units, and then we'll get into the guide. All right, first up, guys, you need any money unit, guys. It doesn't have to be a Casa. It just have to have 15% bonus, or preferably more. All right, some alternative units you can use are actually either one of Boo or Ultra Goku. Some other units that work well, guys, is Meliodas has a 20% boost, which is going to really help you out on this challenge, as well as Tanjiro. But again, we're using only easily accessible money units from the banner, so we're using a Casa. All right, next up, guys, we have Katana. Man, now you don't even have to have a max level, guys. Mine is only level 106, so I try to say get him level 100. All right, we have a max level Astd with the Fire Orb. We got Idol max level with the Universal Reduction Orb. All right, and we have Blackbeard with his Orb. All right, and we also have Speedwagon as well with no orb needed. All right, guys, let's hop right into it. Before we do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you guys enjoy this tutorial and help us reach 500K for our next co-unit goal. And don't forget to use my star code BLAM whenever buying Robux or Premium. It's free and helps support the channel. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off by placing our girl Idol real quick here. There we go, let's get it. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, guys, is we're doing a little bit of a double farm strategy. This way we can max out all of our units by the end of the game. So first up, guys, just place down your girl Idol, and you're gonna want to be spamming the upgrade button. All right, you're gonna notice that you should be able to get the first upgrade right there. You see that? You can get the upgrade right there. And now you're gonna notice, guys, you have 680 cash instead of 679 instead of 680, so you actually have to place a Katana Man here, and he's actually going to be strong enough with the Blue Eye Orb to actually kill all those explosive units thanks to that extra range you get. All right, next up, guys, we're going to be placing down our Speedwagon, and we're going to be trying to max out both pretty much at the same time. Now, don't forget to upgrade Idol enough. I would probably preferably upgrade her first because she also does buff the damage of the units. So you see, that's what we're doing right here. We're just upgrading them both as much as we can. And honestly, Katana Man is pretty much clapping right now. But we noticed that an enemy got through right here, so I'm just going to drop down an Astd. You know, maybe Katana Man should handle that pretty easily. And it's good to have the units. I just like to make sure they're within Idol's range. That way they're going to get buffed. And of course, guys, we're going to upgrade them later. All right, next up, guys, we're going to be placing another combo in the front. We want to have Astd there just so every element turns into light instead of dark. That way Katana Man is actually going to be doing triple the damage. This is one of the reasons why this is so much better to solo. I mean, yeah, actually possible to solo compared to other ones. All right, next up, guys, on wave 7, we're placing that Blackbeard right there. Now, Blackbeard is just a slow unit. Now, I like to place multiple Blackbeards because oftentimes the decelerates will get past the Blackbeard. So later in the waves, we're going to be placing some more down. And right now, we're just upgrading our money units even more. There we go, perfect, looking great. All right, so we see some units getting through, but thankfully, guys, they're all the light element now, and that means Astd and Katana Man in the back are really easily able to completely destroy them. And I did also place a Blackbeard here just because I see some decelerators getting through, and we don't want to have to deal with that. And remember, guys, Katana Man is doing triple damage, but an enemy did end up getting through with 5k health. Now, I think part of the reason is because my Katana Man isn't maxed. So if you guys have a max Katana Man, you probably won't have to deal with that. All right, next up, guys, this is wave 11. So this is the last wave you can upgrade your farms. So upgrade them as much as possible. And then what my strategy is, guys, I have 2 Katana Mans. They're kind of placed across from each other. One at one end of Idol's buff, one on the other. And then I'm just going to max them both out. You can see we can't afford that $1.65 million upgrade. And so once you get both of those Katana Mans maxed out, what you want to do is just keep maxing out those Astas. Now, it doesn't really matter where you place the Astas. All I recommend, guys, is that you just get the max, and they have to be within her buff range. So you can see that's what we're doing here, guys. Everything is getting maxed out, ready to go. And you will have some extra money after you max out both Katana Mans and Astd. Also, guys, if you're bringing a better money unit, you're going to have so much money. It's going to be insane. So I don't even know what you're going to do with it at that point. All right, but for us, personally, we're just going to be smacking down some more Astas, maxing them all out right here. All right, you should be able to get them all up to that $1.45 million upgrade. Of course, you can't afford that because we're in raid mode, not infinite. And yeah, so right now, guys, we pretty much have it in the bag. We're just making sure everything's maxed. Now, what I do actually recommend here doing is later on, we're going to switch Katana Man's priority to strongest. Alright, I recommend that because you don't want both Katana Mans hitting the same person, because that's not going to maximize the elemental effect of the bleed. Alright, bleed is best if you have like the units hitting different units. So I think that was a little bit of a mistake I made here, and you might be able to do that better when you do your solos. So as soon as Katana Man in the back is hitting enemies, I recommend switching the Katana Man in the front to a different attack priority. But you can see the Deceleris are kind of making it a little bit far, but you know, not that far enough. Also, guys, what you can do is you can control the Katana Man in the back and have him start hitting enemies as well. That's a great strategy if you're trying to speedrun it. Now, the orb percentage, I believe, is 25% to get this orb, so it's not really that bad. I think it took me around 4-ish tries to get, so it should take you somewhere around there, and you should be good to go. All right, so here's the boss. Now, the boss only has 450 million HP, which is surprisingly low. Usually they have in the billions, so we're easily able to defeat this boss, honestly, with no trouble at all, thanks to all these osses and stuff. So, yeah, we're definitely doing great here. Easy solo strategy, guys. Look at that, guys. The boss just got smacked, and there you go, guys. I think if somebody said if you solo, it's guaranteed orb. I haven't tested that, so I'm not sure, but I know it's at least right around somewhere in the ballpark of 25%. So here we go, guys. Humble Swordsman saying, pay for your sins. Finish it, Tanjiro. Oh my gosh, Mitsuri's there. Mitsuri isn't really good for this, though. I don't know. Yeah, she's kind of trash for this. I ain't gonna lie. All right, there we go, guys. Katana Man. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you liked it.